we supposed to see right now. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, hold on.
That should be Larry, huh?
Oh, that's Larry. Larry, yo, Larry. Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me, Larry?
I hear you. Let me get these headphones on though. I hear you though.
Well, first of all, can you hear me? Let me get my boy Larry Austin, a pastor, Larry Austin. Excuse me.
It's all up.
He just popped on the street.
You
Ladies
know
and gentlemen, another one of the fabulous. Because we do way more than just people come on and do their inspiration or what motivate them in music. Yo, we try to reach down to the community. You see, Mimi was fantastic, but here's a gentleman right in that same thing, man. I've been knowing for so long, and since I've known him, I ain't gonna tell you how many years, but I've always known this gentleman to be reaching into the belly and saving people. Pastor Larry Austin. I don't know if y'all remember when Christ for Life was cracking, right? When everybody had all this crazy gangster rap going on, Christ for Life was murdering before Angel Man. Still same vibe. Okay. We got it before Angel Man even thought of Angel Man he was doing that. Christ for Life stayed on that path of the gospel hip hop. Got to get Larry back on. I see he dropped off, but Mr. Larry Austin.
There you go.
No, I think Larry, I'm coming. Okay. I don't think my headphone game is working, so we're just gonna work how it is. I can hear you though.
Larry,
can you hear me?
Right there. Oh yeah. Yo, mic check again. I just really talked to my friend Mimi. Again, I'm talking to another one of my homies live. Ladies and gentlemen, the person, the evangelist, the pastor, the hip hop icon, just my folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Larry Austin. What's up, Larry? What's up with him today, homie?
Hey, it's all love, fam. I'm glad to be here tapped in with you. See, you got a movement popping, man. I ain't talked to you in a minute, but glad to see you still doing what you do, bro. Yes, sir.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Man, once I got this thing, I just said all these wonderful people who they need that vein.
Yeah.
And I know what you're doing, man. We got trailers to play for you, man. Me and you ain't got to go back to our history, but Mr. Tell me real quick in a nutshell what you got cracked. I know you just came out the lab before we talked today. Tell me what you got.
Right. We really we walking. We're not talking with our lives though, right? God gives us gifts, gives us a short season to use them gifts for purpose. And so I'm on my mission, bro, trying to die empty. That's me in a nutshell. Using music as part of that platform.
Oh, die empty, cuz. Come on, every time I talk to you, I be stealing a little verbiage to the kids.
Throw away candy, man.
Wait, Candy, man, tell me about. First of all, let's go back.
Yeah,
I know this gentleman. I know where you are now, man. But this journey ain't start here.
Right. Yeah.
So, okay, so we go back there, Larry. Back to Eastern Hills. Back in
years, man.
Okay, let's delete that control room. We don't want people to know. Let's take that
Let's
off.
give glory to God, though. Let that go. Let's go give glory to the King. Let the time limit be on there. That's glory to the King. How long he gave us longevity. Everybody don't make it this long. They run out of gas early, baby. That's the King doing this.
Keep that in there.
I must just interject. I love your energy.
Man, that's my God.
Totally over. That's
hey,
what's up.
Take me back, Larry.
Okay.
Larry, we in Eastern Hills, cuz me and you talking. You set me down and told me what you was trying to do, because at that time a whole lot of just hip hoppers was coming with that gangster crazy stuff. Yep. And you came in there and me and you talked for about 2 hours, cuz.
Yep.
And that whole little mission you was on way back then, man. Season that up for me, bro.
Well, I think really, man, it was God. I was trying to go play pro football. Like my gifts, this is what I want to do. And I was like, all right, God, you in my life, but let's do this. Like my plan. You do what I want, God. And God was like, you crazy, man. I got something. What if I got something else I want you to do? So I had to die to me. And he awakened me to the possibility of me as I am being used. Think about your life. You spend most of your life trying to get somebody to discover you, find you. Like you're trying to form into what they're looking for. And then all of a sudden, when I've been doing that my whole life, think of a football player trying to get scouts to pay attention to me. I don't know who looking, when they looking. So I got this camera in my mind all times. And all of a sudden, God comes into my view and says, the way you've been living your life, it's really like that. Heaven got a camera on you, but you've been playing for the wrong audience. If you play for this audience and find out what satisfies us, we're going to get on your side. You trying to make them like you, and every day they change. They liked him and now they like him. And every day you got to do this with your life. Boy, I want you to be able to be still and be like, this is who I am. This is what God made me. This is my drum. Like the little drummer boy, I'm going to beat my drum. You might not like it, but he
Take
loved
my hat
it.
off.
So I'm playing
Take
for
my hat off on respect
one.
to that, brother.
And then I'm gonna find some people who feel this rhythm and be like, "Oh, I like that. That make me feel some kind of way about my journey in life." And I want to inspire people. A football player, man, that's what's running in my veins. And for 25 years, God had me on ice, and it's my turn now, baby.
It's
I
your
got
turn.
something to say to the world. We finna go get them now.
You know,
Yes,
and I
sir.
put my hat on because you know I'm with you. You know I'm
I
with you.
feel you. Yes,
You
sir.
know I'm with you because you know
Yeah.
that. But hey, this I want to tell the viewing audience. Let me tell you, when true life stuff happened to you in your body,
Yeah.
you can recall the story 25. This is exactly what this man talked to me about.
Like yesterday.
Sitting in the Eastern Hills, and it just like boop. Now,
Boop.
mind you, I'm gonna give you a window. At this time, they in there. No, Larry, this is for the audience because I'm setting you up. At this time, we talking about the people doing Cell Block 1 compilation.
Yeah.
We talking about Sally Cell, Jay Diggs. We talking about these cats coming through the lab. And one of them homies coming through the lab was this cat. Oh, that way.
Yeah.
And out amongst of that cloudy stuff, and I mean, they was coming through there. That Cell Block 1 was damn near all done in Eastern Hills. I don't care what nobody say. Look at the tread marks. That was the foundation of right there.
Yes,
and amongst them traveling through there, this gentleman came and hollered at me, and he is still on that path.
Still on the path.
Still on that path.
He put something in my feet, man. Because he said to me, I've seen you chase that football thing. He said, if you chase me like you chase that, and when I say that, meaning I would work out when nobody was looking, right? I would go to the track at 12 at midnight when I'm trying to go pro, man. This is my only way out. And God said, I see you give your life to it. Now, that's what it looks like. If you just turn around and give that to me, I actually want you. And I want you as you are, flaws and all, like Beyonce said. Come on, man, and walk with me. I got something better for you. I want to show you something. Because listen to this. I'm more interested, instead of sending you to do something, I'm interested in making you somebody, right? Because if I can make you somebody, I just send you wherever. You just be who you are over there. Now go over there and be that. Now go over there and be that. Like, that's freedom.
Hold on, Larry. You know, Larry, me and you got that same A personality, baby. This is the internet. They don't hear that well. You got to break that, because that was priceless.
Yeah.
You got to break that down for me one more again. One more again.
One more again. I think I'll break it this way. I think we are all in a rush to go do something with our lives. Just think about it. From a little kid, you got your eyes on something. I want to be that. And then you begin to make a journey. And if you really want it, when trials come, you'll fight through the trials and you'll keep pushing. Some stuff you said you wanted, the trials were sent to test you. Do you really want that? Some stuff we gave up on, some stuff we shouldn't have gave up on, some stuff we should have let go. But when you think about it, at the end of the day, God has something specific for every person. And there's something in us if we keep listening to it. See, we let adulthood, life, bills, jobs rob us of that voice, that little person in us that's trying to create, that has something to offer to the world. When we can tap back into that place, that's where God released you. You think your joy is in the career, the money, the things. Some of those things you chased, you got them, and you want to give them back. Because you're like, I thought the happiness was over here. I done got myself into more problems, more drama. And the whole time, God said, that other thing that you overlooked, go pick that up. You know, I just got back on the music. I had stopped the music for at least about 4 or 5 years. And then at my older, like right now, I'm 47. I ain't afraid of the number because I give glory to the King. Like, I'm 47, but I'm feeling like I'm 25.
Come on, you feel energy.
Because think about it. 25 years ago, he stopped my life. And then for 25 years, it's as if he put my soul on ice, meaning I'm going to hide you. I'm going to make this moment, it's going to feel like forever, but you're going to be around this lap quick, and we'll be right back here. And I'm going to pick you up and say, now, 25 years later, as you were trying to go do that for that, go be that for me. And I feel like he gave me time. I feel like I'm ready to run right now. I feel like just how I felt when I first met you, that's how my body's feeling. I'm feeling the energy. Like, I got to finish this before I get out of here. You know, I'm on a destiny. I'm on my Nipsey Hustle right now, man.
Did he say that? Let me tell you something, Mr. Austin.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you something, man. And this is just Tom Slick's perspective on the church.
Talk to me.
A lot of time, I believe the church lead the people who really need to be heard. And I believe that sometimes, you know, they be way over here and the little homies is listening to cats like Larry Austin. And you know, them big churches got 1 million homies in there, and all. This is my theory. Nothing. You know, I'm raised in the church, Larry.
Right,
But
I know.
If you've been in that church 43 years, paying tithes and do that, you saved.
Yeah.
Now them people that's out there suffering need to be in that church. The church is to heal people.
The church is supposed to see here's the challenge. The challenge is the church has focused on location instead of being a people. The church is not a place.
It's a collection of calls out.
The church is my church meets at a park. I've been in a park for 2 years.
Absolutely.
Every Sunday, it's over 50 people that worship in a park. I come, I preach. We serve food like it's grandma in the kitchen. We eat, play dominoes. I'm rapping while we in the background and just enjoying life. Like, and it's people come from, they walk down the block to come on Sunday because it's like something happened at the park. We've been doing this consistent for 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, and so God is showing me I got to rebrand the church. And that's why I believe this whole thing, when the shutdown happened, I would feel like God is flinging me forward. Like, all right, now I'm being taken out of the shadows. Like sis, for one example, she don't know nothing about it. But I feel like after this, she's going to go check some stuff because she's like, well, who is that? Like, I really want to know what
already checked it, Jack.
Because, like, God bringing me out. Like, this guy over here, ain't nobody ever paying attention to him, but I've been building something in him, and I'm going to bring him to the front because he got something to deposit in the world. And so when the crisis happened, the pandemic, and everybody stopped, my church kept moving. I'm on the block Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, food, music, prayer, loving on people. Sundays, we in the park. I had no stoppage. And then people who now churches had closed, tapped in saying, you know what? This pandemic really showed me what my church about. We ain't done nothing since this stopped. The world ain't stopped. Hurt ain't stopped. And so people now saying, man, I want to get, so God is saying the church got to move different. And when you watch this movie, you'll see the love we get on the block. We pulling up where they selling crime. They doing whatever they doing what they do. And we ain't telling nobody stop. We ain't demonizing what they do.
Man, see, that's that devil be trying to cut that shit. Larry coming back. Larry, I'm gonna text him and say, come back on, because I'm gonna tell y'all a story.
There he is.
Oh, Larry's still there. Larry, come back.
Larry, somebody's trying to text me. It's all good.
Keep going, cuz. Keep going.
God has to break through that. The church has to be rebranded, because here's the scripture that called me out. Exodus 3, God calling Moses. Remember, Israel trapped in Egypt 400 years. First, would you feel the hopelessness of that? Would you feel the despair? Would you feel somebody preaching about God in that context after 400 years? I don't know if he real. I don't know if he coming. I'm tired of hearing the story. Don't tell me about that, bro. I'm gonna get it how I gotta get it. And all of a sudden, God says, Moses, come here, man. Look at the 3 things God says. He says, I have seen the affliction of my people. He says, I have heard their cry. And then he says, I know their suffering. Now, that's a real God. He's not ivory power. He's touched by the feelings of his people. He said, listen, I'm about to come fix it, Moses, but come here, because I'm going to send you. That's an odd thing. God says, I'm going to fix it, but come here. I'm sending you to go do the work. Now you got to trust. I'm going to do what I said, says God. Go out into the darkness, proclaim the light, love my people, do it not for your glory, do it for mine, and trust me all the way. And I've been on the journey. I've seen God give me thousands to go to Canada. I've seen God open. I've seen him do what he promised. And so I've given my life to this. That's why the movement is called All In Nation. Every gift in the gumbo pot. Use me. Here am I, Lord.
I'm going to tell you straight up, Larry,
sir.
Let me tell you something, Larry. The reason you own this type of platform,
I know,
is because we reaching the people. Yes. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to probably have about 975 texts from my pastor homie. Be like, I want to get on. And I'm going to be like, okay, we're not doing church stuff, but we doing messages.
Yes,
and
sir.
What I heard right now,
yes,
my
sir.
14-year-old will understand what the hell you just said, brother.
Okay,
I didn't mean to cuss that. Okay. Come on, Pastor, come on. I want to get to your hip hop. One day, I had some songs playing in the drum machine. I'm gonna tell you how I've been so simple. I'm simple as hell. I'm telling you, it don't take much to get slick happy. I had about 900 tracks in the drum machine I thought was raw.
Right.
I did. And he came and he said, man, what you got, man? I played the first one. He's like, I want that. I say, excuse me?
Yes, sir.
He said, that's the one, Slick.
It called my name.
And man,
that's how all my music comes. That's all my music.
I ain't trying to make my plugs that I got some music with this guy, but anybody know me, I don't give my music away now unless it means something.
Right. Yeah,
and you can give me. I've been offered some real cash, and I was broke as a hostage.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I broke. Dude was like, man, I'm giving you 5 racks right now. I had to say, self, I got a daughter at home, Brittany. Don't play, dude. Dad, what's that kind of music is? Though you tripping? So I'm gonna tell you straight up. But when he asked me for that same track that somebody tried to pay me for,
look at it.
Take that, homie.
Just like that. Just like that. I remember you said, I'm going to print it for you and leave it here. You can come and record on it tomorrow. I remember the exact thing. I said, I'm going to go home and finish writing to it and come back tomorrow. I remember.
Hey, but Mr. Larry.
Yeah.
All my young homies that's watching this and all, I'm going to get you in the compound, bro. But we going to get the compound. But, we going I'm not going to let you do a sermon, but I know you do it anyway. So, I know it is. I know.
But it's in the music.
I'm going to give you a moment. I'm going to be like right here with you.
Now, cutting. Check this out. That's big for me because listen, you might not know this, but a couple years ago, in front of the compound, or I was somewhere downtown Oakland, Snoop pulled up on the block, and my CD was coming out on Sunday. This was Good Friday. The police had kicked me off of one corner, and I wound up going to another corner. And 5 minutes of being over there at the new spot, Snoop Dogg pull up, getting my video and my camera. The next morning, I wake up thinking, I got the Snoop video. I'm finna post it. I turn my phone on. My phone is going crazy. I didn't know Snoop people had videotaped it. He posted it on his page. I woke up, the thing was over 1 million views. My CD was coming out on Sunday. That was God. That was God throwing me an alley-oop. Saying, catch that. What looked like a shutdown by the police saying you can't be on this corner was a setup that moved me to that corner. And 5 minutes over there, here comes Snoop, and here come the glory of God saying, I'm your marketing agent, baby. I got you. Let's run.
Look, let me say this, Larry. I know.
Chills, man.
Look, because I'm gonna tell you,
and it's so real. I'm gonna send you the link after this. Wait till you see the video. It's absolutely crazy that my life has been a movie.
And here it come. Here it come, Larry. Let me tell you something.
Talk to me. Segue.
One day, we segue. One day, because we got time. Because the third person that was gonna come on, man, he has some issues, so we gonna get him next time possibly.
Okay.
So we gonna close this to the rooter to the tutor. Because look here, bro. One day I'm going down to Charlie Doyle house, which was one of the major producers that get anybody out there in music. Everybody know Charlie.
Yeah,
my cousin. I'm on the way to Charlie house. I've been in the corner, man. I hear this music, and I see this gathering. This is a little bit before the Don't Gather stuff, and I hit the corner down there. This deep east. This down there by 10th Street, by West Grand, deep. I hit the corner, and Larry, Slick got to keep it real. I was going to get some Tito vodka before my thing, and I went and got my da-da-da, and on my way. I looked and I said, swear, you remember I pulled up in the car.
I do.
And I sat there for a minute and watched your thing. Yep. I'm going to tell you something. This is crazy. I watched your thing and I said, man, I ain't see. We changed numbers like, yo, we go holler.
Yep.
I didn't get the Tito that day. But I rolled some tweet though, but I didn't get no.
Right.
I rolled anyway. But that day I said, you know what?
And be free with that.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to go in there because I told Charlie and he was like, oh, what? And then we just went. But Mr. Larry Austin, I want you to do me a favor, bro. I'm Leah gonna act, but I'm gonna get Leah on you in a minute because we gonna close this out with you. Okay. And we're gonna play your trailers and stuff afterwards. Because I don't even want to mess up because you done gave the anointing to this whole damn show.
Come on, man.
If that thing don't play, I'm gonna be just heartbroken.
Right. We don't want that to happen.
I don't know because the tech obviously.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So, dear network people, this will push later. You will see this.
And we'll put the link in there so folks could go to it and all that.
Now tell me, Larry.
Yeah.
You just came out the lab. I know this is my last question, Leah. Then you got him, okay?
Okay.
All right. I know you just came out the lab. I know everything's going on. Go out the lab. What you got brewing in the camp? What you got brewing?
Man, like I got a project about to drop myself. I got a camp of people, man, that's featuring on my project that's just ready, man. And again, we from the country. We headed on tour this summer to go down into the hurt. We're gonna work with churches, go into the hurt, man. We finna go to LA end of this month, Skid Row, and some other churches and places we've been before. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're making music to go throw a feast in the wilderness. Food and music work for our people. You pull up with some good food, some good music, I'm going to listen to you. I don't care what you're talking about. and we happen to be talking about the Lord, and people ain't even knowing we showing up. They on their way to the store to get a pickle, and all of a sudden we on the corner doing what we do, and they done ran into the Lord in a way that makes sense to them, though, right? So it's been a beautiful. And that's what's cooking. So I got new music about to drop in a minute.
Okay, I like that. A tour. I say that I'm stealing, Larry. I'm stealing, but I want to make sure I get this right, though.
You can have it.
You talking about something to the hurt? You said a tour to the hurt. You say something to the hurt.
We're going to go on tour. So the movie is called Street Revival, and a revival is to awaken the dead. Revival is to bring back that which was dead, restore. Wow. So we're going to go back into the hurt, right? And we're going to take food and music to create a celebration. And right there in their neighborhood, we're going to pull up out of nowhere and come with food and toiletries and all kind of stuff. The movie will make all sense. But we've been doing this the last 5 years. I done traveled to Canada twice. I've been across the country, man. People it's a movement. And I feel like God now, after he tested us with nobody really looking, he now has said we passed the test. He's finna elevate us and let the world see what he's been doing.
Hey, you know what? My cup is runneth over, brother. And
yes,
and every time I could just, the good thing for Tom Slick, I'm gonna tell you like that, I can just call this dude. I'll be having bad times. I'll be like, Larry, I have a 6 second conversation with this cat, and I reconnected with him. This was a lifeline for me personally.
Real talk.
And now I could call this dude, and man, I could tell him something, and then he'd just listen to me, and he'd tell me the other way, and then I'm on to the next. Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Leah.
Sir.
And Leah, your artist.
What advice would you give to those who are chasing something, who are on a mission, who are this and that, and they are so ready to give up?
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
Well, I mean, I think you got to tap into your why. Sometimes if you forget your why, you don't have the power to like fight through something. Fight for what? Right? It got to matter to you. So if you're doing something, so sometimes I feel like God used that test and that thing, whatever it was, it failed so I could get that out the way. Because sometimes you spending energy on something you're not going to ever really be great at. It ain't your thing. It's something you can do, but it ain't the thing. So sometimes it's a process of elimination. And so I think like the advice is listen. Here's an example. I had tried to force God to do the football thing for 3 years. Okay. He saved me. It didn't happen. In my mind, I'm like, well, okay, he's just making me wait. I'll do it next year. The next year come, it don't work. I'm doing the rapping and preaching, but it's my sideline thing. Cause what I really want is God to do my football thing. And I'll bring that on the side. I'll be a good dude, but I ain't finna focus on that. But he like, okay, the second year go, it don't happen. Then I say, I don't have no more film. Let me go out for a semi-pro team. I go out for the team. I make the team. 2 weeks later, they call me back and say, hey, the team went bankrupt. We're not going to have a season. I did this. I said, all right. Okay. And then I dove into the music, and that's when I met him. Charlie came in. The CD came out. Christ for Life. We moving. It was like that. When I finally said, all right, that's over. I agreed with him. Then he took me. And I've been running. Ever since.
Hold on, Leah. Take it out, Leah. I don't mean to interject. But Larry, I was, when I met you, you was hella buffed.
I know.
I look, and I was like, that dude swole. And after we talked, I knew the football thing.
Right.
And then I was like, wait, dude, I'm sitting here and I'm a fan. I'm a fan because some of this I knew, but okay, go ahead, Leah. I'm sorry. I just had.
I was for real out there on the field though. Like I really was. Like I ain't jaws. Like I was supposed to at least get a shot, but I know God said, nope, you're mine.
Wow, that's amazing. So I know that you were saying that you were trying to do both. So when was it that you realized was football before you got saved and realized that God wanted you in His army? Or was it kind of the same time?
No, football was my childhood. All I ever wanted to be. That's I'm old enough you can't make me go to church no more. I ain't going. I want to watch football all day, baby. I know every stat, every player. I know what size he is, what he ran in the 40. I studied it. I had to remember the little electric football thing that I had. That football was my thing. So I'm like, here I am. And when God came in my life, it was a month before the draft. I thought God was coming to be like, all right, we finna do it. We finna do the thing. But he was really saying that part of your story is over. I'm coming to get you to do my thing. And like I say, for 25 years, the movie Give You More, he been building me to be this tiger, to be like, now go out into the world, boy. Because I just how I was feeling about me though, right? You feel me? Like this swag. Because he told me like, don't take nothing off of it though. He said, where I'm sending you, they don't want dude with the suit and tie. They ain't gonna listen to him. They want you. How you come, how you talk, you them. But you them for me. You look like them, but you all for me. So you giving them a vision of what I want for them. They ain't gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna give them the focus that you feel the motor running in me. That's the motor he want. Here's football coach. Football coach was saying halftime in the game, listen, fellas, it's a tough game. Don't come back to the locker room with no regrets. Leave it on the field. Give me everything you got. That's what God saying from heaven. Give me everything you got. Do what I told you to do. Like I told you to do.
Oh,
man.
And that's how we go home happy.
Wow.
That's what I'm finna do. That's what I'm finna do, though.
I
definitely have enjoyed listening to you. Just little time that we've had, I enjoyed listening to you.
Hey, Larry. Yeah, that Larry. This real cuzzo fam right here, Larry. So you know, so really, man, you know.
Can I spit a verse though?
I was setting it up, Larry. I was setting it up. I was setting it up, Larry. You got
okay.
Cuz you gotta let me set it up, bro. It's a network, dude.
My bad.
I had a network, dude. I've been practicing all week for this.
Run your thing, cuzzo. You're a professional. My bad, cuzzo.
That's right. We back. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
You know, for real though. Okay, this is what I practice. Y'all don't be tripping. Yo, but for real though, Larry, you know that pre-recorded. You know, I know you got instant freestyle at any time you want to go.
Yeah.
Instant. And I've been in there. I'm gonna set it up, Leah. Here's I was in there just playing some drums one time. You was like, wait, what is that? That ain't finished. And you just come off of the dome. But I want to let the listeners know something.
Right.
It's one thing to freestyle something and be talking just all off the neck and don't have no meaning.
Right.
You know, but it's another thing. I'm gonna let him wipe his head because I'm gonna set it up like a show. It's another thing. Okay. One more time, Larry. You ready? You up your head?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is what I practice. So Larry worked me. It's one thing to freestyle off your dome and just be matching words and it should sound slick. But it's another thing to freestyle some shit with some meaning.
Right.
Some stuff that make you go, what he say? And then go back and say, what here? So Larry, give me one of them. Give me one of them message.
Well, here's what I do. I don't do no more freestyles. I don't. Right, because I'm getting out of me, but I got some stuff heaven gave me. I'm finna give you.
That's all. However it get to me, brother. You know me. I'm on that conduit.
This is a song of surrender. Man, I seen better days coming. When I was in the dark, it got me running. To turn my nothing into something, got my heart pumping. No Kool-Aid, I'm bloody truth made. Gospel crusades to the block to rap about who saves. Cause who stayed by your side when you was all alone? When you was dead wrong, long gone, trying to hold on. So strong, resting in the risen King. Grace to finally live the dream. I'm giving Jesus everything. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. Till I see the Savior in his eye and understand why. He had to die, we multiply before we fly away. I'm on my Kirk Franklin thinking here come them brighter days. Fight a brave who steps up on the battlefield. Know the fight for souls is real. Tell the devil we got no shield. No hill or valley high enough to keep his love at bay. Had to have me, now I'm his, and this is all I want to say. Now for the rest of my days and all of my ways, acknowledge his love, give him all of the praise. Lord, I'm yours. That's my testimony.
Yeah, look, listen. Okay. You know, and you know, this is how we time stuff. Because I mean, in about 1.5 minutes and some seconds, this whole hour show is a wrap. And you know, with that sauce right there, Larry.
Yes, sir.
Only thing I need for you to say, brother, is this network is providing a vein for this type of information. This network is called On Stage Plus.
There it is, man.
And you on the producer spotlight. Can you give me a Larry? Everybody look at On Stage Plus for all your entertainment purposes. And you're going to get some life stuff too. Yes, give me an On Stage. Give me an On Stage Plus shout out.
Mr.
Larry, come on, brother.
Hey, fam, if you want to be motivated, if you want to be moved, man, you better tap into the best over here in the West, man. On Stage Plus. Let's get it, man. Come on.
That is, Dave, can we like go woo, 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 woo? We keep it that. Look, Larry, Leah, for the sake of being, because really we practicing to be a whole network. So that's why I start at 6 and I want to be done at 7 because we are going to provide a network like BET. We're going to have our own Black-owned network of entertainment. It's called On Stage Plus. So I practice on being like a network. We start at 6, 7 o'clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, this segment of the Producer Spotlight On Stage Plus, everything entertainment. I got Leah over here. I got Mr. Larry Austin, Pastor, who just shared his whole everything for you. Control room. I know y'all probably in there lighting candles because look at control room. If you ain't inspired by that interview, we gonna have to talk. Tom Slick, Leah, and Mr. Larry Austin, man, what a wonderful Monday. And let me tell you something, man. Think about what you do before you do it. Clean your hands. Wear this stuff. If you don't know, I'm protected by I'm covered in the blood. But the blood tell me to be damn smart. The blood says be smart. So I got all the stuff because I want to disseminate and I want to have gentlemen like Larry. I want to have Mimi come and I don't want us to be in timeout forever. Right. So can y'all please just follow the instructions?
Come on,
it won't harm your mask. Look how cool I look with that mask. Don't I look cool, Larry?
Right. Hey, but you know that. Hey, let me say one thing though. That mask is trouble. I was in Safeway for 15 minutes after preaching 2 times. Oh, I needed Listerine. That mask is real rough, baby.
It is,
I had to take that thing off.
But hey, look, as we close the show, all you got to do, Larry, and I'll talk to you on the side. Yo, Unstage Plus, Larry, we just got to get a Tic Tac with a battery.
That's what I need.
Put a Tic Tac with a battery in that motherfucker, then you be good. Okay, Larry Austin, Leah, On Stage Plus, Monday, Producer Spotlight. Your control room, take me out. Hey, we're going to play this trailers. Don't leave. The trailer is going to play. We couldn't play it because we didn't want it to be bothered. So On Stage Plus, Mr. Larry Austin, play those trailers on YouTube. Larry, I'm going to call you in a minute. Peace. Oh, we gonna try to see, it's not no sound. See, that's what I'm saying, man. We'll push it. I got no sound. I got no sound network. I got no sound. If you can hear me, I have no sound. Yeah, I have no sound. So look, I'm still on live, Larry. That's the little thing. That's that network be tripping. Be live. So I couldn't play the trailer right now. But what's gonna happen, Larry? Is when this is over, we kind of still on air. 3 minutes. I'm gonna go off. You on the control room with us. And you see, watch the trailer on YouTube. You see that? And we're gonna put it on stage. You can't see what I can see. So, but no,
it's all good.
We couldn't play it right there, but you know I'm gonna play it and share it to it don't even play it. It's gonna start playing funky because I'm gonna share it out. Because I'm gonna lead up to you coming to see me, man. I'm gonna call you coming to see me at the compound so we can really
get active. Yes, sir. Let's do it, baby. It's all love. I love you, bro. Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, thank you, Larry. Thank you for everything, man. Hey, do me a favor, man. I tell you and Charlie all the time. You know I don't go to church like I'm supposed to, man. Y'all pray for me, man.
I got you,
y'all pray for me, man. Pray for me, man. I'll be praying for y'all, man. Pray for me, man.
I got you, soldier. I appreciate that, bro. Yes, sir.
On Stage Plus, man. Y'all
yes, sir, baby.
Larry Austin.
We finna run the network with you, baby. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. I got a whole gospel vein I'm gonna talk to you about. We're gonna put all that on this.
A lot of people from here to Canada, to Mississippi. I got people artists, a team. Watch the movie and tap me back.
Yeah, we're gonna put a whole channel for the gospel thing, man. That's where I grew up from. It'd be my daddy would be hella mad if I don't have nothing to do with that. You know, I'm a gospel singer, quartet singer, the whole stuff.
Give me a show. I need a show.
Larry, I'll text you. We're gonna talk in a minute. On Stage Plus, Monday. Yo, control room, take us out. Peace. Yo, that was Larry Austin.